What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be going over talking about the king of the court squad that I am going to be going out with, I should say, in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. Now, before I dive into this video, am I for sure playing in King of the Court? I don't want to sit up here and say for certain, but I am probably going to be loading up playing in King of the Court today, and my squad is looking pretty good, right? I actually really do like where my squad is at, and I think that this is a squad that is going to go out there and secure me a King of the Court win today. Now, why do I want to play in King of the Court? Honestly, the main reason is because they did make it, so the top overall, reward is 5 GOAT cards. Now, what does that get me exactly? Well, I don't necessarily know. Like, again, I won't be able to get either of the GOAT cards. I probably won't be able to get Ralph. Like, I don't honestly know what it really does give me. But at the end of the day, like, I'm trying to secure my King of the Court win, and I need to do all I can to try and secure that. So I guess that's where I'm at today, as far as, my King of the Court road and trying to obviously secure a big time win. So I'm going to be going over talking about my squad, and as I do dive into that, please smash that subscribe button. GOAT MJ is going to be my starting point guard today, and I already know what people are talking about. Oh, Ty, really? Like, GOAT MJ, are you sure? Like, you can't move, you can't groove. At the end of the day, what does GOAT MJ give me? Well, reason I like him over the 100 overall MJ is my personal preference is I like the Pro 2 fade over the MJ fade. Now, that's just my personal preference, but I think going to the left, like, the Pro 2 fade is just so tough to beat. That combined with the fact that MJ's release is so good, I just think you gotta like what MJ gives you. Now, I know the Oscar upper on it, people are gonna sit up there and hate. And I know, I get it, but at the end of the day, he's Michael Jordan. He has every GOAT badge in the game. If I can't agree with Michael Jordan at this stage, it is a me problem. It is not an MJ problem. It is a me problem. And so those are the things that I'm obviously going to have to figure out today is, how to use MJ as we do go through it. Because obviously, I use the 100 overall MJ for, a certain amount of time. And I am going to have to obviously make that switch. So for me, I like MJ. I like what the card gives me. I like the fact that he's got every legend badge in the game. I like the fact that he's got, in perfect stats too. I think he should be an absolute bucket for me. And defensively, because he is a GOAT card, he should be able to hold his own. Even against, the Jokic's, the Ben Simmonses of the world, he should be able to hold his own literally with every legend badge you could ask for in the game. At the shooting guard position, I'm plugging in Larry Bird. Now, I know there's been a lot of new shooting guards coming out in the game and a lot of shooting guards that honestly are pretty good. I'm not going to sit up here and slander, any of those top shooting guards. But to me, what Larry Bird gives me trumps a lot of those other cards. Honestly, like, I prefer Larry Bird to Rudy. I prefer Larry Bird to a lot of other shooting guards. And I know it's going to be kind of be an uncommon opinion, but that's where I'm at with Larry Bird. I think Larry Bird is an absolute stud, an absolute beast on this game. And if you've got a chance to get Larry Bird, if you got him out of your 100 overall locker code, you've got a really, really, really good shooting guard for your squad. If you want to play him as small forward, obviously you can. I'm not opposed to that. But I'm telling you, at that shooting guard position, I love Larry. 6'9", has the Pro 2 leaner, should be, pure in that catch and shoot situation. I overall absolutely love what the card gives you at that shooting guard position. Next up, the small forward position, we're plugging in Invincible Kevin McHale, a card that I really do like. Now, obviously, Kevin McHale, do I wish I would have sold him when I initially got him? Maybe, because I have probably lost out on a lot of MT. But I think it's tough to hate ever what Kevin McHale can do. He's long, he's lengthy on the court, he knocks down shots, he plays immaculate defense. Now, sure, are there better small forwards in the game? Absolutely, right? I'm not going to sit up here and act like there aren't. But I think Kevin McHale is a small forward that can go out there and compete against those top guys. You ask me Kevin McHale or like the new Chris Webber, I honestly think it's close. I think it's a debate to be had. You're asking me Kevin McHale or James Worthy, I'm taking Kevin McHale. You're asking me Kevin McHale or Sean Kemp, I think it's close, but I am taking Kevin McHale. So I love Kevin McHale. I think he is absolutely deserving to be on this squad. Power forward position, this is where things get difficult, things get tough. I'm still running Dikembe Mutombo. Now, let's talk about why. My Dikembe's got 28 legend badges. And so I know people are going to be like, Ty, why don't you get like Chris Stapps? Why don't you get like a Shaq? Why don't you get a, power forward that's going to be better than what Dikembe Mutombo is? And honestly, look, I get it. And I could. But for as it stands right now, I love what Dikembe Mutombo gives me. He knocks down shots. He plays great defense. To me, what I need is what Dikembe Mutombo gives me. Now, are there better cards in the game than Mutombo? Sure, absolutely. I'm not going to sit here and act like they're not. But for me right now, I think with what he gives me on the floor at 7-2, it trumps a lot of those other cards. Now, obviously, Invincible Shaq, Invincible KP, they're not getting trumped by a Dikembe Mutombo card. They're not. But Dikembe Mutombo and what he can give you can go out there and compete with those level of cards, those types of guys. And so that's, for me, why I am super high on Dikembe Mutombo and why he definitely still has a spot on my squad. At the center position, I wish I could get the GOAT Yao Ming, but I just simply do not have the funds. Yao Ming, the GOAT card, is ridiculous. He is 20 million MT on this game. I mean, 20 million MT. What am I meant to do? What am I supposed to do? I don't know. I can't go and get Yao Ming, so I guess I'll have to settle for the 100 overall Yao Ming, who is still going to knock down shots. He's still going to play defense. He's still going to be a card that I really do like. And so for me, when I am looking at Yao at that center position, he's a card I trust to knock down shots, play good defense, and compete against those best bigs in the game. Do I wish I could go out there and, get the GOAT Yao? Yes, but that's just simply put not the case. I don't have the funds for Yao. It is what it is. The card is too expensive. Heading into the bench unit, I'm running Shai Gilgeous-Alexander at my bench point guard. I know a lot of people are probably like, really? Still running SGA? Look, at the end of the day, if you're playing in King of the Court, you don't need your bench to play that many minutes. As long as they can get by, that's all I need them to do. And SGA is incredible. His release is immaculate. He has the Pro 2 leaner. He plays perfect defense with, all 100 stats. The card is literally ridiculously good on this game. And again, I've got him, so why would I ever, even think about, exchanging him for somebody else? For now, Shai can still do the job. At my shooting guard position, I'm plugging in Cedric Maxwell. I told you guys when I did my gameplay of Cedric that I owe you guys an apology. I did. Like, I was down on Cedi. I told you guys Cedi's not that good. That there, there were better things that you guys can do than go get Cedric Maxwell. Boy, was I wrong. Cedric Maxwell is immaculate. He's got a decent enough jump shot. No, I don't love his jump shot, but it is decent enough. He's got the Pro 2 leaner. He's got the D-Fox moving crossover. I think it's the D-Fox moving crossover. A great moving crossover. He plays great defense. He's 6'8". He can defend at an elite level. There's no flaws in Cedric Maxwell whatsoever. Definitely a card that if you haven't got the chance to use, really do like him. At the backup small forward position, I'm plugging in Giannis Antetokounmpo Invincible. Now, I used to be of a mindset, small forward's a guy that I don't really need to be that great on my team. But as time gone on, we've got such great small forwards that I can no longer think that. Now, at the time I'm recording this, I'm trying to bid on Giannis. I'm trying to get Giannis. I don't currently have Giannis. But if Giannis can't play, I still got, the Josh Smith card that I absolutely love. But my plan is to get Giannis. Again, I want to win King of the Court this week. I think it is worth me upgrading my squad to try and do. And I think Giannis is a big part of that. 6'11", has the Jarrett Culver base, which is fantastic, has the Pro 2 leaner, has an amazing player model, amazing player build. When it comes down to finding a better card than Giannis, I just don't think you're going to do it, right? You might, but good luck, because I think Giannis is that elite level on this game. So far, you're looking at a squad. Is my squad super expensive? Honestly, it is relatively expensive, but I don't want to sit up here and say it's super expensive. It's expensive, but it's not crazy. Now, my bench power forward, I'm trying to get Invincible Shaq. But realistically, I probably won't. And so I am going to plug in the Pro Pass Tim Duncan. A card I really do like. I rank higher than most people do. I think Timmy D can still play at an insanely high level on this game. Now, thing with Tim Duncan is I've got him for free, and I don't got to do anything for him. I got him for free. He has a good release. He's got the Pro 2 leaner. He does so many positive things for me that it's tough for me to ever hate on him. He's a card that I can trust on the floor, and I think that's important. No, he's not going to be as good as the Invincible KPs, the Invincible Shaqs, those type of guys, but guess what? Tim Duncan at 6'11" is going to knock down shots. He's going to play solid enough defense. He can get you that occasional bucket. So for me, I like what Tim Duncan does. Plug it in at that backup power forward position. As it currently stands, my backup center is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and I know I'm going to get a lot of slander for this, but I like what Dark Matter Kareem gives me as far as on a defensive end of the side of the ball. I know what I'm going to get. With Galaxy Opal Wemby, sometimes you don't know what you're going to get. With Dark Matter Kareem, you know exactly what you're going to get. You're going to get a center that's going to play immaculate defense, going to knock down the open shots, that is 7'2", so is going to be able to compete against, you know, the Wembys, the Yaos of the world. I like what Kareem can give me. Now, one thing I would like to do is pair, like, you know, a Shaq, a KP, you know, next to Kareem. But I still do like what Dark Matter Kareem gives me. Now, honestly, if I do get this squad, I probably will move Giannis into that starting lineup over Kevin McHale. I like both of them, but realistically, I do think Giannis is the better option. If my squad does look any different, it's probably going to be upgrading that power forward position. But other than that, I really do like what this squad gives me. Reminder, I am going to be streaming this live on Twitch. That link is going to be down below in the comments. So if you're seeing this video and want to see Ty, how are you doing in King of the Court? It is going to be up on the channel. So make sure to go check that out. That's going to wrap it up for our video today. Let me know your thoughts on the squad. Drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you are new. And as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.